Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Virgo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the Universe card. So in this deck it's called the Universe, but it is the World card. A cycle of completion is what this card always says to me. This is about where we're stepping into a new arena, where this is where you're stepping into the universe in a completely different or a completely new way. This is a new revealing of who you are. In some way, shape or form, you are changed, dear Virgo. And this means that you are stepping into or elevating yourself in the world. This could be a moment at which you really come full circle or you graduate in some way. What I like about this as well, it suggests that for a lot of you, there could be a change of scenery coming up this week. So it doesn't have to be like an actual move. It could be, this could be a retreat. It could be a journey of some kind that you're taking. This could be a moment at which you're really stepping out of your norm or your day to day. But there's a different perspective that comes in here, and that different perspective or that broader perspective is here to stay in some way. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't seen it, on June the 7th, I will be releasing a new course, which is all about manifesting. It would be lovely to have you along. Don't worry, you don't have to be there unless only for the community calls part of it, which happen every quarter. And you will also gain access to the Reydiant Reality Course Alums group. You won't get access to that group unless you've taken one of my courses. That's how I keep it small and I keep it tight, let's say. All right. That being said, I really look forward to having you there. What I think I've created, as I say, it's been working for me so far, is a blueprint to success, basically, and a way for you to manifest anything that you want, providing you follow the steps. And so I'm really excited to bring this to you. There's PDFs, there's exercises, there's, guides to manifestation, things for you to ponder as well. And also there are meditations. So if you like my chakra meditations and things like that, you're going to love this, because that is a good it's a good chunk of the course, I will say. It's not all of it. With that said, thank you so much for listening to this. Look out for it on the socials. You'll be seeing this on Instagram, Facebook, and on the community tab as well if you want to know more. For your actions and options, you have the 6 of Cups. For some of you, this is reconnection to or with your past. Remember, the 6 of Cups is very much about memories. It can be nostalgia. Because you've got this with the Universe card as well, this is a big connection in some way that comes up for you. There's a really strong sense here that you are... although you're getting like this fresh perspective, I feel like this is you getting back to happier times. This is you really tapping into your past, but pulling the good stuff out of it. Like whenever we talk about the past, everyone's like, ooh, because, straight away our mind goes to the heavy stuff. But what about the great stuff? This week, it's like you get to relive some of this in a way, which is actually very nice. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Page of Wands. This could be a week of fantastic ideas. This could be a week of very big ideas as well. Pay attention to what comes up as an inspiration this week, because it might be something that starts small but has the potential to finish the week really big. This could be a lot of conversations and communications about creative ideas, creative expressions. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be that you see that light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, you know what? I can see how I'm going to finish this. And what I like about this as well, so if you're looking at the end of your studies and you're thinking, I'm not going to pass with the grade that I want. This week, you can create or devise a plan that makes the, the detour that you might need to take possible. So it's like, okay, you know what, so far, I'm pitching, like where I'm at is probably at about a C level. You know what, this is what I can do. This is what I can put in place. Bam, bam, bam. And it's like you're building, and through fun, through creativity, through inspiration and experimentation, you're building a way to get from a C to an A. There's something about this that suggests that you are adjusting or adapting your approach this week, but it's not in like that hard sort of forced nose to the grindstone way. It's in a way that's more playful, more fun, more joyous, and you yourself are coming across that way. It's like things are a lot lighter and brighter and easier for you this week. And with that universe card, it's kind of like you can't really lose. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, give a moment this week to your ideas. And if you have ideas for how to improve anything at work, this is the week to speak up and out about them. I would probably say make this like a broad blanket statement. So if you tell everybody, so that way if it gets taken up, everyone knows it was your idea. Don't use a middleman. Not just because, your idea may get sideswiped, but also because it's a Mercury retrograde. So you just want to make sure that it's not being lost in translation. There's no one better than you to present your ideas. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is really nice. I kind of get the feeling this is an old product, an old service, maybe some aspect of what you do that you haven't been able to do for a while is coming back to the fold. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I really enjoy this aspect of things. I just haven't been able to do it for any number of reasons. And it's like you're able to bring this back in, and it's like you're having an absolute blast with it. And it's really well received. For your those of you that are retired and no longer working, the Page of Wands for me is very creative. It's energetic, it's passionate, it's fiery, it's fun. Coupled with the World card, if you are retired and no longer working, this would be a great week to travel. It would be a great week for you to see some different scenery, to get out of the place that you're in, to get a different perspective on things. But also, this might be a really good time to interact with persons that are younger than you, or persons that are still in that creative or professional field, because they're going to help you tap into your creativity and more fun. So there could be lots of interactions actually this week with younger people. For your love and relations, you've got the Seven of Wands. So this underneath the Six of Cups, I like this for flirty banter. It's the Seven of Wands, and everyone sees this, it's like, oh, it's fights and battles. It can be that. But because of the cards that it's surrounded by, I like this for, like, when you tease your partner and you say things to them that that only really you can get away with, and vice versa. I like this for fun, witty, flirty banter. For those of you that are single, this could be somebody who is either from a very different background that really gives you the challenge. The Seven of Wands, right? This is somebody that's they're gonna push you, they're gonna press your buttons a little bit to see, like, how far can I push you? How, if you're gonna be doing this kind of dance around each other, which could be a lot of fun. For those of you that are partnered, I really like this for teasing, witty banter. Seven of Wands, maybe don't take it too far. When it stops being funny when it gets really, really personal. Okay, so you try to find the balance point. For your money and materials, you've got the Sun card. Need I say more? Your finances are blessed this week. This is a boost to the money that you have maybe needed. It's a boost to the money that maybe you've wanted but hasn't materialized, especially if this is from something that you've been waiting to do. It's like you could be seeing, for some of you, this could be a rebate. And then because you've got that Page of Wands there as well, whatever is happening for you this week, even though it's not technically a time sequence, there is a part of me that wonders if it may be. So whatever's showing up for you financially this week, this is the first half of it. You'll get the second half when we get to Leo season. So late July coming into early to mid-August. For your physical health and vitality, the Sun card is life, heat, it's generative, it's regenerative. This is I love the Sun card for health because it's kind of like a free pass, and it's a return to vitality. For your home and environment, I mean, with the Page of Wands and the Universe card, this can suggest either travel or different places, or at least connections to foreign places for any number of reasons. So all in all, it could actually be a very nice week for you. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.